Alpine seems to be the worst Formula One team in the 2024 season, but how did they become such a bad team? They finished 4th in 2022, finished 6th in 2023, and they might finish as 10th in 2024. A manufacturer team with all the experience and resources they have, being that bad is something to be ashamed of. Even the drivers want to leave because of the current situation, their complicated relationship, and an open driver's seat at Mercedes. I think it's because of everyone and everything that has to do with the French team. Let's dive in. The problem started back in 2021, just after Daniel Ricciardo left the team for McLaren and Cyril Abiteboul was fired. Daniel Ricciardo lost faith in the French team, and Cyril Abiteboul was fired. All this because of the new path and strategy CEO of the Renault Group, Luca De Meo, and CEO of Alpine, Laurent Rossi, wanted. That new path was called the 100 Races Plan. In 100 races, they had to compete for race wins and the championship. In 2021, Marcin Budkowski took on the role of team principal after Cyril Abiteboul was fired. He had a decent run, finishing 5th in the Constructors' Championship, a maiden first win for Ocon in the Hungary Grand Prix, and a 3rd place for Fernando Alonso in the Qatar Grand Prix. But still, he was fired. He was replaced by Otmar Szafnauer as the new team principal for the 2022 season. Alpine came into the new regulations of 2022 with a good midfield car. They finished 4th in the Constructors' Championship with several good results and almost a podium for Esteban Ocon in the Japan Grand Prix at Suzuka. This was their highest Constructors' finish since the 2018 season, when the team was named Renault F1 Team. Even with these results, the first cracks started to occur. Alain Prost, the team advisor, a 4-time world champion and former team owner, leaves the team. Alpine said they didn't renew his contract. Prost reacted and said he refused an offer to stay. In 2023, the team started to decline, with the new driver pairing Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly, 2 Frenchmen that are not the best friends, colliding in the 3rd Grand Prix of the season. After that huge crash, the board of Alpine immediately reacted that they looked like amateurs and they need to fix this. 3 Grand Prix later, Esteban Ocon finished 3rd at the Monaco Grand Prix, and the team showed some improvement. They were 5th in the Constructors' Championship after the Monaco Grand Prix. After that, it went all downhill. Results started to decline with 2 double DNFs in the British Grand Prix and Hungarian Grand Prix. In the summer break, rumors started to occur about the pressure and dissatisfaction of the board of Alpine. They wanted better results, fighting for race wins and the Constructors' Championship, but are miles away and sitting at the 6th place in the championship. The 100 race plan has failed, and as a result, CEO Laurent Rossi, team principal Otmar Szafnauer, sporting director Alain Permain were fired. Technical director Pat Fry decided to leave himself. This happened moments before the Belgium Grand Prix. After 11 Grand Prix in the 2023 season, the whole management and technical department were fired. Moments after this news, former team principals Cyril Abiteboul and Marcin Budkowski reacted to the news. Abiteboul said Alpine is impatient and has a certain arrogance. If you don't want to face the reality, you are going to tell yourself a story. Budkowski said that Alpine is talking big about the results they want to achieve, but they are not providing the money to improve the organization. The board doesn't want to listen. In the remaining part of the 2023 season, Gasly finished 3rd in the Dutch Grand Prix and Ocon 4th at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. The team finished as 6th in the Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, the positions were filled again, and Alpine was ready for the 2024 season and wanted to build a radically new car to improve the results. The new team principal, Bruno Famin, new technical director, Matt Harmon, and head of aerodynamics, Dirk de Beer, are now responsible. In last February, the new car gets launched, the Alpine A524. The car has several differences than the 2023 car because they reached the end of development. They even stated that only the steering wheel is the same. They went aggressive with the development of the car because they wanted to add performance in season. Alpine didn't focus on results, but on learning and reacting to the things they discovered in the simulator. At preseason testing, we saw the first glimpse of performance of the A524. As I said in my preseason testing video, Alpine is in for a hell of a season, and not in a good way. The car has high degradation, isn't fast on the straights because of the Renault engine, and has close to zero grip. Pierre Gasly said they might have a difficult start to the 2024 season. Esteban Ocon said that the car has one big problem and thinks the start of the season will not go the way they wanted. The first qualification of the year starts, and Alpine did not look good. With a 19th and 20th place, they finished last, behind teams like Williams, Haas, and Kick. Everyone expected Haas to be last, but that team did improve. Moments before the race started, the news came out that technical director Matt Harmon and head of aerodynamics Dirk de Beer resigned. Apparently, they did this weeks ago. The race started, and Alpine finished 17th and 18th. Luckily for them, Valtteri Bottas and Logan Sargent had problems in the race. As a manufacturer team, finishing this low, having a car with such bad performance, can't be something you are happy about. Alpine reacted a few days after the race that they once again are doing a reorganization of the technical department. This time, they will assign 3 technical directors for performance, aerodynamics, and engineering. But the real question is, for how long? I did not mention the drivers and their relationship because it's well known they don't like each other, but what's even worse for the Alpine team, the rumors are that both drivers want to leave for Mercedes. Esteban Ocon still has a Mercedes link as a former junior. Pierre Gasly might regret leaving AlphaTauri. He said you can't win a championship in an AlphaTauri. But can you in an Alpine with all the problems they have? All these problems make Alpine the worst team on the grid. With so many things going on, and having a car that does not perform, how will you improve? A new technical department will not fix the problems, and losing your drivers either. What do you think of Alpine and everything that is going on? Will the French team make a comeback, or are they finished? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.